we go! You don't have to. I cannot.
That takes care of that.
Out of there, all right?
You're someone.
What is up, YouTube? Max Stunner here, and I'm bringing you a brand new episode of Let's Play Skyrim. In the last episode, we are in search of finding Serana's mother. Off camera, I did a lot of stuff. I sold a whole bunch of stuff, did a little bit of smithing, a little bit of enchanting, a little bit of alchemy as well. And I fought a dragon off camera. And I did so much stuff, I actually got a level up. And, you know, I'll show like little clips of me, you know, getting the increases. It doesn't have any commentary, but before we do anything else, let's level up and then we'll talk to Serana. So let's do that. And I think, you know what, let's increase our stamina a little bit. I'm thinking about just getting to 130. And then I'll start doing health and magicka again. So let's do that. And you know, look, we have quite a bit of perks, so let's see what we can do first as well. No, I don't think I need dual restoration. Ooh, that's, you know, I'm really thinking about that one. That one is actually pretty good. Definitely, that I might get. That too. That interests me. Let's see. What about yeah, see, my smithing's still low. I might work on that a little bit too. Yeah, 100, come on. It needs to be 100 so I can make that skill legendary. So then I can get more perks and then put them in the, because I really want to, you know, get all of them for restoration. Definitely. Alright, let's put one in the alchemist. I should have did that before I did alchemy. Think about putting one in the poisons. Let's look in let's look in the, yeah, destruction. Ooh, yeah, I'm really thinking about getting intense flames because that's usually what I use is flames. I'm thinking about getting dual casting because I might just, you know, start using magic more. You know what? I think we're good for now. And I think we're using war axes. You know what? We're good. If not, I'll put one more in the restoration. But I'm ready. Let's do this.
Here goes.
Okay. Whoa.
Created a portal with a soul cave. Incredible.
Well, that's cool. Whoa. Yeah, let's go. Oh, really? Oh, we have to speak to her first? Yeah, let's do it.
Are you alright? That looks painful. Now that I think about it, I should have expected that. Sorry. It's hard to describe. The soul cairn is, well, hungry, for lack of a better word. It's trying to take your life essence as payment. There might be, but I don't think you're going to like it. Vampires aren't counted among the living. I could probably go through there without a problem. Not your first choice, I guess? Maybe. We could just pay the toll another way. It wants a soul, so we give it a soul. Yours. My mother taught me a trick or two. I could partially soul trap you and offer that gem to the Ideal Masters. It might be enough to satisfy them. It would make you a bit weaker when we travel through the Soul Cairn, but we might be able to fix that once we're inside. Maybe. I'm sorry. I wish I knew a better way, something that would be easier for you. Just know that whatever path you choose, I won't think any less of you. Sometimes things just have to be done. I know that better than anybody.
Ah. You know what? We just was a vampire and we had to cure that. And I really don't want to become a vampire again, so I'm gonna go with Soul Trapped, even though we're gonna be weaker. But I think, you know, we'll still be able to handle ourselves, so let's go with that option.
Are you sure? I'm willing to do it, but you need to think it through. You'll remain mortal, but you'll find yourself weakened within the Soul Cairn.
I'm ready.
I know
Let's
this is
do it.
difficult for you. I hope you trust me. I'd never do anything that could hurt you.
Let's just get this over
As you
with.
wish. I promise to make this as painless as possible. Hold still. Let's go. My mother must be waiting on the other side of that thing.
I want to see if my stats were lowered. Let's see. We probably have to enter first.
Look at the sky. What kind of place is this?
Okay, now let's look at our stats and see what they look like. Okay. Wow. Holy shnight. It really did lower my stamina. Wow. Okay, I think we better keep a weapon out. Okay, and for this episode, I'm not gonna, really, time it. I'm just gonna play until, like, play until I've, like, had enough. So yeah, I'm gonna spice in a different episodes. So I'm not gonna make it one continuous episode because it's gonna take forever to upload.
My ship?
But
What happened to my ship? Where am
so yeah, I was actually gonna. Whoa. Okay, what do you find? What the heck is this? Okay, these guys are weak. Okay, so. Okay, oh, these guys have soul gems. Cool.
You must help me find my Arvak. He doesn't deserve to be in a place
What the heck
like
is an
this.
Arvak?
Arvak, my horse.
Oh.
We came to this horrible place together. We were attacked by monsters, so I told him to run. Please, he's such a loyal creature, and he's been running for so long. You have to save him. A place like this will change you. Arvak? Arvak! Where are you? Arvak, please come back! Come back!
Okay, that's it. That was weird. I was stuck in the... let's try to find the skull. Is it close? Let's look on the map. Oops. Because if it's far out, because I want to see... Oh, it doesn't say. It looks like it's going backwards. Yeah, hopefully let's try to find his skull first. Because is he like a special horse, or does he look different? Oh, I thought those were wisps. Huh. Actually, you know what? Let's save. So yeah, I was actually gonna play. I really wanted to play Skyrim and Deus Ex, but I was like, you know what? I'll just record some Skyrim first, just because I haven't done Okay, I don't know what that is, but like I haven't recorded any Skyrim in a while, so I was like, you know what, I'll just record that first and record some This Is X later on. Okay, it has to be some. It looks like it's somewhere around here. The heck? Is it up here? Oh, isn't this the way out? Yeah, that's the way out. Oh, just great. I don't think it's... Is it somewhere around here? I don't know. I don't know what these soul husks are, but I'll just take them. We might need them later on. I don't know. Okay, I don't see it, so it's probably I'm overlooking it, but maybe I'll look for it later on. But let's continue on looking for the Serana's mother instead, because hopefully we can come back here after. If we can't, then I'll probably just reload or something. Because I don't know, I kind of want to find that horse. Because you never know, he might give you something. I have a feeling he's going to give us something really good, so I kind of want to help him out. Maybe he'll give us a nice spell, or I don't know. Or a nice weapon, or some armor, you never know. Even though I really don't need the armor. And I did make some, actually I didn't make it, I found some more vampire armor, and I upgrade. I didn't enchant it yet, where is it? So it has more armor defense, so, just in case, I get in a tough fight, I can switch to that. I still didn't, redo my favorites off camera. I was like, after I sold everything, oh yeah, I guess I should show you how much I'm carrying. So as you can see, at first I was like, before I, sold everything, I was like in the 300s. So I was like kind of like, at my max. So yeah, you can see I sold a whole bunch of potions and stuff. Mostly potions, because I had like, I don't know, probably like 50 pounds of potions that I would never use, that I never used. I think I did make a few one-handed potions just in case, for, intense fighting. I really don't use them that much, but it's nice to have them. Whoa. Actually, let's save again just in case I die by lightning. Is that, what the heck are you? Wow, is that Orvac? Because, man, he looks badass. Man, I want a horse that looks like that. Man, that's cool. I was expecting it to be like a normal horse. Come on. Oh yeah, I guess I should say I didn't install any new mods. Yeah. The reason why is I really didn't see any that were really that really seemed that great, to be honest. So I didn't install anything, and then still. Now I know the cloaks of Skyrim. You guys haven't seen any of the cloaks, but on my alt character, I have seen them. They look pretty cool. I actually like them, and you can enchant them, which. Oh crap! Actually, I don't want to.
Mother.
Can't be.
I made a mistake.
Serana?
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to stop him, to make everything right.
Wait a moment. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you. So how has it come to pass that a vampire hunter is in the company of my daughter? It pains me to think you'd travel with Serana under the guise of her protector in an effort to hunt me down.
Well, we're just here for the elders. I don't know. This, she might be, she may not like this. So I'm gonna go with this one. I saved her from your foolish
I
plan.
find your choice of words quite interesting, considering that Serana is in far more danger now than she was following my foolish plan. Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you. You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself. When I fled Castle Volkihar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Auriel and his arcane weapon, Auriel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon. Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molig Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molig Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor. It's what some call the domain of Molig Bal, his place in oblivion. Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible. If Harkon obtained Auriel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires. And how exactly do you plan on stopping him?
Well, let me help, because I don't think I can beat him by
Listening to me?
myself.
Like Serana, I'm a pure-blooded vampire. My presence on Tamriel is as much of a danger as hers. You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. Whether or not you've become one of us in order to survive the Soul Cairn, you're still a vampire hunter at heart. You're here because we're abominations in your mind. Evil creatures that need to be destroyed.
You know what? Let's just say this. I wasn't going to try and say this just because it seems like, you know, if she had it, she really wouldn't give us if we say this. But I think since this option is here again, I think we have to say this. So let's go with this time.
I see. You're simply here to stop the tyranny of the sun, despite the cost to Serana. Nothing else matters. This stranger aligns himself with those that would hunt you down and slay you like an animal. Yet I should entrust you to him.
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known him than you've done in centuries.
How dare you? I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
Serana, if you'd only open your eyes. The moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you two. I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him, before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serana. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me, but for Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can. Yes, I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins. You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down. One more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnevere roaming the cairn. Be wary of him. The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat. Be careful.
Okay, let's do this.
And keep my daughter safe.
Okay, now I'm really glad that. Hold on, I'm gonna put this one on too. But anyways, I'm glad I was, because at first I wasn't gonna actually bring the. I was only gonna just bring this war axe and just leave Dragonbane in my house in the Breeze home, but I decided to bring it. So actually, if we have to kill a dragon, I'm glad I actually brought it. Even though I probably won't need it, I could probably do it with this weapon, but it's just in case he is, hard. Because we're not at full power, so it might be actually a challenge. I don't know. And we have to kill these bosses. I don't know how strong these bosses are. Wow, okay. I don't like mages. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to switch to... Yeah, I don't like mages.